Okay, so in the last video, or the first video on quadratic equations, the factors were given. Okay, so in this video we're going to do where the factors aren't given. Okay, so in previous work we've talked about factorizing expressions. So that's a expression because there's no equal sign. So it's not an equation, it's just an expression. So you've done work on how to factorize x squared plus 5x plus 6. And if you've forgotten what to do, it's a monic. Okay, so it's a monic quadratic. And so the technique is looking at the factors of 6 that add to give 5. And so we've got x plus 3, x plus 2. So you would have done those sort of ones before. Now, all we do is, that's a quadratic expression. To make it an equation, we just say it equals 0. And so that equals 0. And from the first video, we know that the answers are minus 3 and minus 2. So a quadratic equation that's not factorized, you just have to factorize the expression, get your brackets, and then once you've got your brackets, then you've got your answers straight away. So copy that and come across, and we'll look at about 3 examples. Okay, so another example, okay, it's a monic. So we're looking at factors of minus 15 that add to minus 3. So if you can, actually that should be, beg your pardon, that should be minus 2. Minus 2. Okay, so factors of minus 15 that add to minus 2. Okay, so if you think about that for a minute, have a go when you're ready. Okay, it's a minus at the back, so it has to be one plus and 1 minus, and minus 5 and plus 3 gives us minus 15, and minus 5 plus 3 gives us minus 2 equals 0. And then once you've got your factors, the answers are just the opposite in the bracket. Okay, we don't have any coefficients to worry about, so the answers are just minus 5 becomes plus 5, plus 3 becomes minus 3. So copy that and come across, and we'll look at some harder ones. Okay, so here's another one. Now, there's no number at the back, so it's still factorizing, and we just look at what's common, and the answer is x common, bracket x plus 5 equals 0. Okay, so you still factorize it, but it's not quite the same as the previous one, and so x by itself, the answer is 0, x plus 5, the answer is minus 5. So, alright, I might do one just here, so I'll just have one here. So if I've got x squared minus 4 equals 0, okay, that's, okay, there's no x in the middle, but it's the difference of 2 squares. So it's x plus 2, x minus 2 equals 0, and so x equals minus 2 and plus 2. And in some books, because the number's the same in 1 minus and 1 plus, in some books they just put the plus and minus above each other and just put plus and minus 2. But you don't have to, you can just write them out as single numbers, but some books will write the answers that way. Okay, so copy those two and come across. Okay, we'll get our first non-monic. Okay, so we can't use the same technique. So you've got two methods that you've been shown, hopefully. One is the sort of we call the Indian technique, and one is the cross multiply. So I'll do the Indian technique first. So we go 2 times 3 equals 6. Okay, so we get a new number. And then what two numbers multiply to 6 that add to give 7? And the answers are 6 and 1. Okay, and then we multiply by 2 to get this 6. So we have to divide by 2. So then we get 3.5. And so the brackets are x plus 3, x plus 1/2. And then the technique, if you have whole numbers, that's no change. And if you have fractions, you've got to get rid of the fractions, so you just need to double. So that becomes 2x plus 1. And so the brackets would be, 2x plus 1, bracket x plus 3 equals 0. And so this one, plus 1 becomes minus 1, divide by 2, plus 3 becomes minus 3, and that's the answer. Now, if you were doing it as a cross multiply, 2x squared plus 7x plus 3 equals 0. So if you're doing cross multiplying, factors of 2x squared are 2x and x. Factors of 3 are either 3 and 1 or 1 and 3, so it's just guess and check. So I'm going to put the 3 there and the 1 there, then you put the cross in between. 2x times 3 is 6x, x times 1 is 1x, adds to 7x, which is what I wanted. So the brackets are the same, 2x plus 1 and x plus 3. And then the answers are the same. Okay. Now you'll note, oh, I didn't finish, so there's the answers just there. Now you'll note in the Indian technique, here, have a look at that and have a look at that. Those numbers are the same numbers with the opposite sign. So in this technique, you can actually stop there because you've got your answers and you just have to change the sign. Okay? Or just keep factorising and finish it off. Okay? I think there might be one more. Okay, so this is just to show you that what happens when you don't have zeros. Okay, we've got x squared minus 7x equals minus 12x squared equals 4x, 4x squared equals 1. You can't solve, okay, quadratic equations must equal 0. Okay, so all you have to do is rearrange it before you factorise. So the minus 12 comes across, so it's x squared minus 7x plus 12 equals 0, and then you factorise it. The 4x comes across, so x squared minus 4x equals 0, then you factorise it, or 4x squared minus 1 equals 0, then you factorise it. So if you don't have a 0, then you just move the terms across, and then you factorise it as previously. Okay, that's it. See you on the next video.